Chers membres du Conseil de la SRC, honorables invités, chers collègues, ladies and gentlemen. Bienvenue à la cérémonie de réception des nouveaux membres 2025 de la Société royale du Canada. Welcome to the 2025 induction ceremony of the Royal Society of Canada. My name is Sheila Embleton, and as interim secretary, I will be the MC for this ceremony. As we celebrate today's inductees, it is also important to reflect on the land on which we are gathered and those who have cared for it for generations. L'Université de Montréal acknowledges that it is located on Indigenous land that has never been ceded by treaty. The university honors the ancestral stewards of this land since time immemorial and the contributions of Indigenous peoples to societies and cultures here and around the world. Alors que nous célébrons ces réalisations, il est également important de réfléchir au territoire sur lequel nous sommes réunis et à celles et ceux qui en ont pris soin depuis des générations. L'Université de Montréal reconnaît qu'elle est située en territoire autochtone non cédé par voie de traité et souhaite saluer ceux et celles qui, depuis des temps immémoriaux, en ont été les gardiens traditionnels. Elle exprime son respect pour la contribution des peuples autochtones à la culture des sociétés ici et partout autour du monde. Aujourd'hui, la SRC recevra 119 nouveaux membres au sein de ces trois académies. I am joined on the stage by Alain G. Gagnon, President of the RSC, who will welcome each inductee and hand out their certificate and pin with the presidents of each of the RSC's 3 academies, who will be overseeing the signing of the official registry of fellows to the RSC. In a few moments, I will invite you all to rise, if you are able, in order to welcome the inductees. Once these special guests have proceeded into the room, we ask that you remain standing for the national anthem. I would now like to invite you to please rise as we warmly welcome the new inductees of the Royal Society of Canada. Veuillez s'il vous plaît vous lever et accueillir les nouveaux membres de la Société royale du Canada. So many. Yeah, it's impressionnant. Oui. Chers nouveaux membres, dear new fellows, welcome, bienvenue. Nous sommes maintenant rendus à la prestation du serment ou affirmation de la société, une tradition qui remonte à 1883. Cette tradition veut que chaque membre récite à voix haute l'affirmation de la SRC afin d'être officiellement intronisé comme membre. To follow the tradition since 1883, the new fellows will read aloud the oath or affirmation. You will find the oath in both official languages displayed on the screen. I invite all incoming members to stand if they are able and recite the oaths along with me, first in English, then in French. J'invite tous nos membres qui seront intronisés à réciter les serments avec moi. I do hereby promise, you're supposed to stand. I do hereby promise that I will endeavor to promote the good of the Royal Society of Canada and to pursue the ends for which the Society was founded, that I will be present at the meetings of the Society as often as I conveniently can, and that I will observe the bylaws and regulations of the Society. Et maintenant en français. Par la présente, je promets que je m'efforcerai de promouvoir le bien de la Société royale du Canada et de poursuivre les objectifs pour lesquels la Société a été fondée, que je serai présent aux réunions de la Société aussi souvent que cela me sera possible et que je respecterai les règlements et les statuts de la Société. You may now be seated. Once again, this year's celebration of excellence and engagement has benefited from the support of the University of Calgary. I would now like to present Dr. William Gali, Vice President Research of the University of Calgary, to offer greetings in recognition of today's honorees. Dr. Gali.
Hello, everyone. It's a real pleasure to be here, and I begin with some greetings from President Ed McCauley, who always makes it a huge priority to be here. He is a fellow of the Royal Society of Canada and was unable to come. He became ill yesterday, and I don't think it's serious, but I'm pinch hitting for President McCauley. So I'll pass along some greetings. Mesdames et Messieurs, nouveaux membres de la Société royale du Canada, chères familles, chers amis, nous sommes réunis ici pour célébrer les réalisations remarquables de plusieurs chercheuses et chercheurs et tous vous menez la recherche canadienne. Bravo! Je suis profondément impressionné chaque fois que j'entends les témoignages des boursiers. Ce moment marque une étape significative dans votre parcours. Il est fruit de votre travail acharné, de votre passion et de votre engagement envers la recherche et la poursuite du savoir. À vous, nouveaux boursiers, je dis bravo, vraiment bravo. Vous serez reconnus aujourd'hui parmi vos pairs et par la communauté entière. Vous démontrez les valeurs d'excellence, de curiosité et d'innovation qui apportent la renommée de la Société royale du Canada à l'échelle internationale. Mais ces succès sont aussi ceux de vos familles, de vos proches et de tous ceux qui vous ont accompagnés et soutenus au cours des années. À vous, les familles et les amis, je sais que votre soutien, vos encouragements et votre amour est une grande partie du parcours exceptionnel de ceux qui reçoivent cet honneur ici aujourd'hui. Étant moi le vice-président de recherche à l'Université de Calgary et aussi moi-même membre de la Société royale du Canada, je veux bien sûr partager une reconnaissance particulière à l'excellence en recherche qui existe sur notre campus à l'Université de Calgary. Je tiens à offrir mes félicitations les plus sincères aux nouveaux membres du SRC de l'Université de Calgary. Votre contribution enrichit notre institution et inspire toute notre communauté universitaire. We're so fortunate to have these individuals in our midst at the University of Calgary. Elected as fellows to the Royal Society of Canada, we have Dr. Frank Stanish, Dr. Henry Leung, and Dr. Bruce Pike. Elected this morning to the RSC College of New Scholars, Artists, and Scientists, we have Chad Bousman, Merle Ballard, Jingwan Hu, and Amanda Moline. And we also have a recipient of the Justice Rosalie Silberman Abella Prize, that being Samer Mohammed, and the Alice Wilson Award, that being Stephanie Ross. We're very proud of you at the University of Calgary. I know every institution here today is equally proud of their scholars, so congratulations all of you for your achievements. When I look at the biographies of this year's honorees, it's clear that the achievements are so deep and so broad. On behalf of everyone at the University of Calgary, congratulations to all of you. We're honored to be here to celebrate your scholarship. Thank you to the Royal Society for all you do in promoting and celebrating research excellence. This is an important time for Canada to be doing just this. Most of all, thank you to every recipient of these prestigious honors today for your research that betters the world around us in every endeavor. Well done, and my most sincere congratulations to all. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Ghali. Avant d'aller plus loin, j'aimerais prendre quelques minutes pour rendre hommage aux nouveaux membres à vie de la SRC. RSC Fellows become life members once they have been members for over 25 years. On the screen now is a list of those who celebrate the milestone of having been elected 25 years ago, so in the year 2000. We invite all fellows who are celebrating this milestone to please stand if you are here and if you are able, so that we may recognize you. Are any here? Okay, we're going to recognize them anyway. Voilà les nouveaux membres à vie 2025 de la SRC. Nous allons maintenant procéder à la cérémonie de réception des nouveaux membres. J'aimerais maintenant inviter Dr. James Greer, président élu de l'Académie des arts, des lettres et des sciences humaines, à me rejoindre sur la scène. We shall now proceed with the induction of the 2025 New Fellows. Cher président, chers collègues, chers amis, j'ai le plaisir de vous présenter d'abord les nouveaux membres de l'Académie des arts, des lettres et des sciences humaines. It is my pleasure to begin with the presentation of the new fellows of the Academy of the Arts and Humanities. Linda Ambrose. Linda Ambrose is Professor Emerita of History at Laurentian University. Ses recherches sur les organisations de femmes rurales au Canada et au Royaume-Uni, en particulier son livre For Home and Country, révèlent l'omniprésence du féminisme populaire dans des endroits improbables. Through her investigations of gender and conservative religion, she exposes the ambiguities that women navigate within patriarchal institutions that espouse egalitarian rhetoric. Linda Ambrose. Laurie Burns. Laurie Burns from the University of Ottawa is at the forefront of international popular music studies. Elle a transformé ce domaine en appliquant des méthodes féministes interdisciplinaires et intersectionnelles, mettant en lumière des enjeux importants de diversité, d'équité et d'inclusion liés au contexte de la musique et de la culture. Her scholarship unveils the complex ways in which music challenges discourses of power and dominant representations of cultural identities, deepening our understanding of popular music expression and demonstrating how music can speak to and for human subjects. Laurie Burns. Gordon Campbell. Gordon Campbell is a Canadian whose career has largely been in England, where he is Emeritus Professor of Renaissance Studies at the University of Leicester. Ses publications portent sur de nombreux aspects de l'histoire culturelle, notamment l'art, l'architecture et l'Antiquité classique. Toutefois, ses principaux domaines de recherche sont le poète et polémiste John Milton, ainsi que le texte de la Bible du roi Jacques. His extensive archival work and his knowledge of historical theology have enabled him to refine the scholarly understanding of early modern texts. Gordon Campbell. Daniel Coleman. Daniel Coleman from McMaster University is internationally renowned for his research and teaching on what he calls an ecology of knowledges, the ways of knowing that emerge between different cultures in dialogue and contestation. Ces publications maintes fois primées ont permis à un large public de comprendre comment les exposés sur la race, le nationalisme, l'immigration, la diaspora et l'autochtonie façonnent les canons de notre savoir. His work continues to shape the field of Canadian literary and cultural studies, opening conversations across cultures and disciplines. Daniel Coleman. Natalie Cook. Natalie Cook from McGill University is an award-winning scholar of Canadian literature and literary food studies. Ses recherches pionnières ont défini le domaine des études littéraires sur l'alimentation au Canada et ont façonné une approche interdisciplinaire de l'histoire culinaire. She examines how foodways depicted in literature, life writing, and historical menus illuminate cultural identity and social change. Natalie Cook. Jitse Dijkstra. Jitse Dijkstra is professor of classics at the University of Ottawa. Ses recherches portent sur les religions antiques et le processus de transformation religieuse vers le christianisme dans l'Antiquité tardive, en particulier dans son contexte égyptien. He is known for his collaborative leadership, innovative theoretical frameworks, and rigorous, groundbreaking analyses of a wealth of primary sources, especially in Greek and Coptic. Jitse Dijkstra. Jennifer Evans. Jennifer Evans from Carleton University is a scholar of contemporary European history. Ses ouvrages essentiels sur l'histoire de la sexualité, du genre, du fascisme et de la mémoire ont inspiré plusieurs programmes de recherche dans le monde, offrant de nouveaux cadres de réflexion sur la relation entre les citoyens et l'État. Her path-breaking research into legacies of hate and the resilience of queer and trans persons extend beyond the university, sparking public debates and cultural interventions in Canada and internationally. Jennifer Evans. Joel Faflak. Joel Faflak is Robert and Ruth Lumsden Professor of English at the University of Western Ontario. Ses recherches sur la littérature, la psychologie et la philosophie du siècle romantique sont reconnues internationalement pour l'analyse de l'influence de la littérature sur les théories de l'esprit, des émotions, de l'évolution et de la dépendance. He is also a passionate advocate of research as a form of public humanities and of the role of the public intellectual. Joel Faflak. Alison Glazebrook. Alison Glazebrook is professor of classics and archaeology at Brock University. Ses recherches portent sur l'histoire socioculturelle des groupes marginalisés de la Grèce antique et sur le travail du sexe dans l'Antiquité, en associant méthodes traditionnelles et novatrices. Her thought-provoking scholarship has deepened critical understanding of ancient Greek women, gender, sexuality, and slavery globally, and provides new perspectives on marginalized communities in ancient Greece, along with new standards in how to approach their study. Alison Glazebrook. Barry Hill. Engineer, agriculturalist, entrepreneur, historical interpreter, teacher, and organist. Barry Hill has dedicated his life to advancing his community through leadership and service. En 1993, il a changé de carrière pour reconstruire la ferme familiale, s'engageant activement dans la planification et le développement économique de sa région, tout en dirigeant plusieurs organisations agricoles et en partageant son expertise au sein de 2 universités. He also serves as warden at Her Majesty's Chapel Royal of the Mohawk, continuing a lifelong commitment to community and heritage. Barry Hill. S. Carly Kehoe. A professor at St. Mary's University, Carly Kehoe's groundbreaking research focuses on the displacement and migration of religious minorities from the Scottish Highlands and Ireland and their settlement in Atlantic Canada. En examinant le rôle joué par ces communautés dans le processus de colonisation, elle met en lumière les conséquences plus larges de l'exclusion socio-économique et religieuse. Her influential scholarship and exceptional public outreach informs global migration and integration strategies, including world-leading initiatives to support displaced academic researchers. S. Carly Kehoe. Jonathan Kimmelman. Jonathan Kimmelman is a James McGill Professor in the Department of Equity, Ethics and Policy at McGill University. Il étudie l'éthique du développement des médicaments, en particulier la manière dont les dimensions éthiques de la mise au point de nouveaux traitements s'articulent avec leurs dimensions statistiques et scientifiques. His work has shaped current thinking about the ethics of first-in-human clinical trials, novel clinical trial methods, and reproducibility in the life sciences. Jonathan Kimmelman. Irene Makarick. Distinguished University Professor Irene Makaric is internationally renowned for her groundbreaking work on the transcultural use and post-colonial reception of Shakespeare. Ses recherches novatrices sur Shakespeare en Ukraine, fondées sur des analyses rigoureuses et des travaux d'archives méticuleux, mettent en lumière la contribution unique des Ukrainiens au patrimoine culturel mondial. Through her influential publications and editorial achievements, she continues to redefine key concepts and remains at the forefront of her field. Irene Makaric. Jacqueline Murray. Jacqueline Murray is University Professor Emerita of History at the University of Guelph. Ses recherches sur le mariage, la famille, les genres et les sexualités révèlent la complexité des relations humaines au Moyen Âge et ont établi l'étude des masculinités médiévales comme domaine de recherche. Her innovative and interdisciplinary research into the inner lives and cultural context of medieval people demonstrates why a deeper, more nuanced understanding of the Middle Ages is important for understanding the modern world. Jacqueline Murray. John Russin. John Russin from the University of Guelph is at the forefront of the philosophical study of human nature. Ses travaux très originaux qui empruntent la méthode phénoménologique ont apporté une nouvelle compréhension du bien-être psychologique, du vieillissement, des droits de la personne, de l'économie, de la religion et de l'art. Across all his works and in his public outreach, Russin demonstrates the relevance of philosophy to everyday life. John Russin. William Seeger. William Seeger is Emeritus Professor of Philosophy at the University of Toronto, Scarborough. Ses travaux portent sur le problème de la conscience dans la philosophie de l'esprit, en lien avec la philosophie des sciences et les sciences cognitives. His work has played an important role in renewing interest in alternative accounts of the place of consciousness in the natural world. William Seeger. Frank Stanish. Frank Stanish holds the Alberta Medical Foundation Hanna Professorship in the History of Medicine and Healthcare at the University of Calgary. Ses travaux novateurs sur l'histoire de la médecine ont été fondamentaux pour la compréhension scientifique et populaire des origines des neurosciences modernes et de leur relation avec la santé mentale publique. His transnational, interdisciplinary approaches to investigations of neuroscience have significantly expanded global medical history in the complex domain integrating biomedicine, neuroscience, and psychiatry. Frank Stanish. Juan Luis Suarez. Juan Luis Suarez is Professor of Digital Humanities and Director of the Cultureplex Lab at Western University. Ses recherches portent sur la philosophie de la condition numérique et plus particulièrement sur les effets des nouvelles technologies sur la définition de l'être humain. His corpus of work continues to immeasurably define the field of digital humanities and cultural analytics within Canada and around the world. Juan Luis Suarez. Victoria Wool. Victoria Wool is Distinguished Professor of Classics at the University of Toronto. Ses recherches portent sur la vie psychique de la culture politique d'Athènes classique, ainsi que sur le théâtre, l'historiographie et les droits grecs, alliant une analyse littéraire rigoureuse à une grande sophistication théorique. Crossing disciplinary divides, her scholarship expands the boundaries of ancient Greek literature and sustains a vibrant dialogue between ancient and modern thought. Victoria Wool. Michel Duchesneau. Michel Duchesneau est professeur titulaire en musicologie à la Faculté de musique de l'Université de Montréal. His research focuses on the history of music in France during the 19th and 20th centuries, as well as contemporary issues related to musical audiences. Ses travaux ont contribué à l'essor de réseaux de chercheurs internationaux qui se penchent sur l'impact des sciences sur la créativité musicale au XXe siècle. Michel Duchesneau. Anthony Glinoer. Anthony Glinoer est professeur en études littéraires à l'Université de Sherbrooke. His research lies at the intersection of history, sociology, and literary studies, examining Bohemian life, literary groups, publishing practices, and the role of archives. Ses travaux mettent en lumière les dynamiques collectives qui façonnent la création littéraire et la circulation des idées. Anthony Glinoer. Christine Tapollet. Christine Tapollet, de l'Université de Montréal, est reconnue pour ses contributions en éthique et en psychologie morale. She has distinguished herself by rigorously and innovatively developing a concept of emotions that has as its starting point the many analogies between emotions and sensory perceptions, and based on which emotions support our awareness of values. Ce domaine se situe à l'intersection entre la philosophie morale et la psychologie, ainsi qu'en philosophie des émotions. Christine Tapollet. Fiona Blakey. Fiona Blakey is professor of interdisciplinary visual arts pedagogies at Brock University. Ses recherches portent sur les valeurs esthétiques et pédagogiques et s'intéressent à la théorie sociale du corps et du vêtement, les constructions identitaires visuelles et culturelles des jeunes et jeunes adultes. Her recent work draws on post-qualitative methods, new materialities, worlding, transhumanism, popular culture, and science fiction as themes for art pedagogies. Fiona Blakey. Hannah Klaus. Hannah Klaus is Associate Professor of Frameworks and Interventions in Indigenous Art Practices, Concordia University Research Chair in Onkwehonweneka, and Co-Director of the Indigenous Futures Research Center. Par l'intermédiaire des expressions matérielles et culturelles, sa pratique artistique explore la relationnalité, les lieux et les temps à travers une vision du monde Kanyenkehaka. She is the co-founder of Daphne, the first Indigenous artist-run center of Quebec. Hannah Klaus. Alain Faha. Alain Farah est professeur de littérature à l'Université McGill. His work focuses on the connection between contemporary literary creation and its engagement with politics. Il est l'auteur de plusieurs livres, dont le roman « 1000 secrets, 1000 dangers », publié par le Cartanier en 2021, dont il a co-signé le scénario et de l'adaptation cinématographique réalisée en 2025 par Philippe Falardeau. Alain Farah. Bridget Shim. Bridget Shim is professor at the Daniels Faculty of Architecture, Landscape and Design at the University of Toronto. Architecte de renommée internationale, elle a réalisé un ensemble exceptionnel de projets qui témoignent d'un profond respect pour l'artisanat, la tectonique, le site et l'écologie, tout en explorant les multiples échelles du bâti de l'architecture au paysage, jusqu'au mobilier et à la quincaillerie. She is also a founding principal of Shim Sutcliffe Architects, whose body of work, defined by precision, craft, and a deep connection to place, continues to shape the landscape of Canadian architecture. Brigitte Shim. Monsieur le Président, Mesdames et Messieurs, applaudissons les nouveaux membres de l'Académie des Arts, des Lettres et des Sciences Humaines. Ladies and gentlemen, please applaud the new Fellows of the Academy of Arts and Humanities. I would now like to ask Dr. Barbara Neese, President of the Academy of Social Sciences, to join us on the stage. Monsieur le Président, chers collègues, chers amis, j'ai maintenant le plaisir de vous présenter les nouveaux membres de l'Académie des sciences sociales. It is now my pleasure to present the new Fellows of the Academy of Social Sciences. Arash Abizadeh. Arash Abizadeh is the R.B. Angus Professor of Political Science and Associate Member of the Department of Philosophy at McGill University. Ses recherches explorent les fondements de la démocratie, du nationalisme et du cosmopolitisme, ainsi que les rapports entre pouvoir, immigration et contrôle des frontières, en dialogue avec la pensée de Hobbes et de Rousseau. Through his work, he bridges political theory and philosophy to deepen our understanding of identity, justice, and global citizenship. Arash Abizadeh. Peter Benson. Peter Benson is Professor of Law and the Donald R. Crawshaw Chair in Private Law at the University of Toronto, which he joined after clerking for the late Chief Justice Bora Laskin and teaching at the McGill Faculty of Law for 13 years. Il est un spécialiste de renommée mondiale du droit des contrats et de la théorie du droit. Over the course of 4 decades, he developed a theory of contract law comprehensively stated in his 2019 book, Justice in Transactions, A Theory of Contract Law, which is recognized as among the most important books on contract law and theory and has been cited in groundbreaking Supreme Court of Canada decisions. Peter Benson. R. Nicholas Carleton. Nicholas Carleton from the University of Regina is a recognized leader in supporting the mental health of first responders and other public safety personnel. Ses travaux primés ont porté sur la conception, la mise en œuvre et l'amélioration continue d'évaluation, de traitement et de formation fondée sur des données probantes. He collaborates extensively, supports numerous students and trainees, and has had a major impact on the field of public safety personnel psychology. R. Nicholas Carlton. Yolande Chan. Yolande Chan is Dean of the Des Hôtels Faculty of Management and James McGill Professor at McGill University. She is a founding researcher on business IT alignment and recipient of the Leo Award, the highest honor of the Association for Information Systems. Sa recherche la plus récente porte sur les stratégies d'acquisition du savoir, l'innovation et l'entrepreneuriat numérique. Her widely cited publications, all appearing in premier journals, have improved firm performance. Yolande Chan. Vincenzo Di Nicola. Vincenzo Di Nicola's work in child and family psychiatry, first at McGill University and now at l'Université de Montréal, addresses treatment gaps among three vulnerable groups: children, families, and ethnocultural communities. Ses travaux novateurs en thérapie familiale culturelle ont ciblé trois domaines distincts, à savoir la psychiatrie pédiatrique, la thérapie familiale et la psychiatrie transculturelle. This transdisciplinary synthesis offers innovative clinical interventions in child mental health that take into account the trauma experienced by some immigrant and refugee families. Vincenzo Di Nicola. Robert William Diamond. Robert Diamond has transformed the way we understand the history of economics. Ses recherches ont ouvert un nouveau champ d'études, remettant en question l'idée selon laquelle les femmes n'auraient que récemment contribué de manière significative à l'économie et explorant la manière dont les économistes ont conceptualisé le genre. His work also traces the emergence of macroeconomics as a distinct field, highlighting the pivotal roles of Irving Fisher and John Maynard Keynes, as well as the development of game theory. Robert William Diamond. Susan Elliott. Susan Elliott is a professor and university research chair in health geography at the University of Waterloo. Her internationally recognized research examines health inequalities in Canada and globally, including the links between water security, gender-based violence, and the well-being of underserved populations. Chercheuse de renommée internationale dans le domaine de la santé environnementale mondiale, elle a été récemment élue à l'Académie africaine des sciences. Her leadership in research and training has been recognized with numerous awards and continues to advance equity and global health. Susan Elliott. Barbara Fallon. Barbara Fallon is a professor of social work and associate vice president of research at the University of Toronto. Ses recherches ont apporté une contribution significative au domaine de la protection de l'enfance, contribuant à éclairer et à transformer les pratiques et les politiques en matière de protection de l'enfance au Canada et à l'échelle internationale. For the past 25 years, She has led national and provincial child welfare data collection efforts, ensuring policy and practice decisions are rooted in evidence and developed with community partners in service to children. Barbara Fallon. Evan Fraser. Evan Fraser is director of the RL Food Institute and professor of Geography, Environment and Geomatics, University of Guelph. Il est reconnu pour ses travaux interdisciplinaires sur les moyens visant à nourrir l'humanité de manière équitable et nutritive, tout en protégeant les écosystèmes qui assurent notre survie. His groundbreaking research informs government and corporate strategy at the highest levels as he works to transform food systems and foster resilience to climate change. Evan Fraser. Joshua Gantz. Joshua Gantz from the University of Toronto has pioneered the study of commercialization strategies for entrepreneurs, examined how incumbents respond to innovation, created regulatory solutions to promote competition in telecommunications and broadband. Ayant publié 18 ouvrages et plus de 200 articles, il a généré un vaste corpus d'écrits sur l'économie et les stratégies d'entreprise. More recently, he has led research into the microeconomics of artificial intelligence. Joshua Gantz. Thomas Hadjistavropoulos. Thomas Hadjistavropoulos is professor of psychology and research chair in aging and health at the University of Regina. Il a été le pionnier du développement de méthodes comportementales novatrices pour évaluer la douleur chez les personnes âgées atteintes de démence et confrontées à de graves difficultés de communication. His research program has advanced the understanding of psychosocial factors which shape the experience of pain and both the science and clinical practice of pain assessment and management in older adult populations. Thomas Hadjistavropoulos. Callie Jordan. Callie Jordan, from the University of Melbourne and currently a visitor at the Yale Law School, is a leading authority on financial systems and their regulation, applying comparative methodology to complex financial regulation. Elle a identifié un réseau de systèmes nationaux interdépendants qui forment un système financier supranational inspiré par des principes juridiques anciens. Her book, International Capital Markets, Law and Institutions, whose second edition was published by Oxford University Press in 2021, is unique in the field. Callie Jordan. Ilan Kapoor. Ilan Kapoor is professor of critical development studies at the Faculty of Environmental and Urban Change, York University. Ses recherches portent sur les impacts persistants du colonialisme et du capitalisme partout au monde, tant dans le Sud que dans le Nord. His work is credited with being the first to bring both a post-colonial and a psychoanalytic lens to development studies and global politics. Ilan Kapoor. Joanne Lefebvre. Professor Lefebvre could not be here today, but has taken the oath and has been inducted. I want to give her moment here. Joanne Lefebvre is Chancellor's Professor of Cognitive Science and Psychology. Ses recherches approfondies sur la cognition et l'apprentissage des mathématiques ont mené à la création d'outils d'évaluation favorisant l'équité et la réussite en mathématiques chez les enfants au Canada. Her sustained contributions to research, training, and leadership were recognized in 2023 with the Donald O. Hebb Award from the Canadian Society for Brain, Behavior, and Cognitive Science. Joanne Lefebvre. Brian Levine. Brian Levine is Senior Scientist at the Baycrest Academy for Research and Education and Professor of Psychology and Medicine Neurology at the University of Toronto. Ses recherches ont contribué à légitimer la mémoire et le comportement quotidien comme objet d'études scientifiques et ont amélioré la vie des personnes confrontées à des difficultés de mémoire, de pensée et de comportement. In addition to advancing research on topics once considered intractable, he has developed practical solutions that enhance the quality of life for people affected by cognitive impairment. Brian Levine. Michael Lounsbury. Michael Lounsbury is Professor of Management and Sociology at the University of Alberta. Ses recherches sont reconnues pour avoir été pionnières dans la théorie de l'entrepreneuriat culturel et la perspective des logiques institutionnelles, soulignant comment le changement sociétal progressiste nécessite un changement culturel. His interdisciplinary scholarship and outreach have reshaped understandings of how entrepreneurship can enhance social resilience as well as emancipatory opportunities for equity-deserving people across Canada and the world. Michael Lounsbury. John Meyer. John Meyer from Western University is a leader in organizational psychology, organizational behavior, and management. Réputé pour ses contributions théoriques et méthodologiques novatrices, son nom est désormais hautement associé à la recherche sur l'engagement au travail. His work has reshaped our understanding of commitment as a core psychological construct and has been applied internationally in public and private sector organizations to retain top talent and create a workplace culture where personnel can thrive. John Meyer. Douglas Mogish. Douglas Mogish is Distinguished University Professor, University of Ottawa, Honorary Professor, University of Sydney, and Honorary Fellow, St. Catherine's College, Cambridge. Ses recherches innovatrices en histoire de la pensée politique, publiées en 9 langues, ont transformé notre compréhension de la philosophie allemande depuis Leibniz, Kant, et Hegel. His highly acclaimed interdisciplinary work offers new systematic and historical accounts of modern ideas of freedom, the state, and the economy. Douglas Mogish. Krista Muse. Krista Muse is a James McGill Professor in the Learning Sciences at McGill University. Elle explore la manière dont les individus traitent des informations complexes et contradictoires sur des sujets socio-scientifiques et elle développe des interventions visant à favoriser la cognition épistémique des individus afin d'augmenter les taux de vaccination et réduire le racisme. She is distinguished by her pioneering empirical research and transformative methodological innovations for classroom-based research that have tremendously impacted scholarship, education, and government policy. Krista Muse. Christopher Mushquash. Christopher Mushquash from Lakehead University is a leader in advancing Indigenous mental health and addiction research, clinical care, and training. Il intègre le savoir traditionnel et des approches scientifiques afin de garantir la pertinence culturelle et contextuelle de ses travaux. Recognized for shaping mental health policy and practice, his work has improved systems of care across Canada. Dedicated to training the next generation, he supports Indigenous and non-Indigenous students, clinicians, and researchers to improve the lives of Indigenous peoples. Christopher Mushquash. Dwight Newman. Dwight Newman is Professor of Law and Canada Research Chair in Rights, Communities, and Constitutional Law at the University of Saskatchewan. Ses recherches portent sur le droit constitutionnel des droits des autochtones et la théorie juridique, en particulier l'analyse des droits constitutionnels axés sur les communautés. His work, ranging from high theory to practitioner-oriented treatises to public-facing work, has influenced many court decisions and scholarship on pertinent areas of law, making him one of Canada's leading legal scholars. Dwight Newman. Julie Shermer. Julie Aitken Shermer from Western University works in the psychological field of human individual differences, mainly focusing on personality, loneliness, humor, intelligence, and professional interests. Elle a montré que la solitude a une composante génétique, qu'il existe des déterminants environnementaux de la solitude et que la solitude est étroitement liée à la personnalité et à la façon dont les gens emploient l'humour. She has created a vocational interest scale and has demonstrated that many career interests have a genetic component and are associated with personality traits. Julie Shermer. Louis Schmidt. Louis Schmidt is Professor of Psychology, Neuroscience and Behavior, and Science Research Chair in Early Determinants of Mental Health at McMaster University. Il est un expert internationalement reconnu en matière de développement socio-émotionnel qui a défendu l'importance du développement de la personnalité et le risque de développement à travers des perspectives individuelles, familiales et culturelles. His innovative interdisciplinary approach has transformed our understanding of socio-emotional development across the lifespan, reduced stigma around mental illness, and challenged cultural stereotypes. Louis Schmidt. Kiran Soma. Kiran Soma from the University of British Columbia is a world-renowned expert on how hormones affect the brain and immune system. Il publie dans les revues scientifiques les plus prestigieuses et est l'un des neuroscientifiques du comportement les plus cités au Canada. A fellow of the American Association for the Advancement of Science, he has made transformative contributions to psychology, neuroscience, and endocrinology. Kiran Soma. Valerie Tarasuk. Valerie Tarasuk is Professor Emerita in Nutritional Sciences at the University of Toronto. She has advanced scholarship in public health nutrition and household food insecurity in Canada. Ses recherches ont transformé notre compréhension de l'insécurité alimentaire en tant que puissant déterminant social de la santé, atténuée par les interventions des gouvernements fédéraux et provinciaux visant à améliorer les ressources financières des ménages vulnérables. She has effectively mobilized this knowledge to shift public and political discourse. Valerie Tarasuk. Daniel Treffler. Daniel Treffler is the J. Douglas and Ruth Grant Chair in Competitiveness and Prosperity at the Rotman School of Management, University of Toronto. Économiste de renommée internationale, il mène des recherches fondamentales sur le commerce international, l'innovation, les inégalités et l'intelligence artificielle, tout en contribuant activement au débat sur la gouvernance mondiale. His groundbreaking analyses of trade, innovation, competitiveness, and inequality have shaped Canadian thinking on effective social and economic policy responses to globalization and earned him major honors, including the Killam Prize, the Bank of Canada Fellowship, and a Canada Research Chair. Daniel Treffler. Joel Westheimer. Joel Westheimer from the University of Ottawa is an award-winning author and highly esteemed advocate for democracy in education, whose contributions have transformed scholarship in education, political science, and social justice, touching millions of people worldwide. Son cadre conceptuel, salué par la critique, a inspiré les commissions scolaires et les organisations non gouvernementales au Canada comme à l'international. In a world where democracy is proving to be fragile, his work influences future generations to be actively engaged in preserving and strengthening democratic institutions worldwide. Joel Westheimer. Allison Williams. Allison Williams is a Tier 1 CRC in the Care Economy, Aging and Policy at McMaster University, building evidence for the importance of supporting carer workers via carer-friendly workplace policies. Elle est coéditrice d'une série de livres, plus de 20 titres, et continue de contribuer au développement de la théorie du paysage thérapeutique, une innovation conceptuelle clé pour la recherche sur l'environnement et la santé. Trained as a health geographer, she is a recipient of 3 CIHR research chairs. Allison Williams. Daniel Bélan. Daniel Bélan's work has illuminated public policy debates in Canada and beyond, reshaping understanding of the role of ideas, policy feedback, territorial politics, and federalism. Ces analyses ont profondément marqué la recherche internationale en sciences politiques et sociales, mettant en lumière la manière dont les idées influencent la conception et l'évolution des politiques publiques. Widely cited around the world, his research has brought the study of ideas to the forefront of international scholarship on comparative public and social policy. Daniel Bélan. Céline Bello. Céline Bello from the Université de Montréal is an expert on the prosecution and profiling of marginalized and racialized groups, including people experiencing homelessness. Ses recherches collaboratives et participatives ont mené à des changements législatifs importants ainsi que l'élaboration de nouvelles politiques et pratiques d'intervention sociale. Her publications and achievements have earned numerous scientific awards and continue to influence public policy and social justice initiatives in Canada. Céline Bello. Delphine Collin-Vézina. Delphine Collin-Vézina is professor at McGill University and director of the Center for Research on Children and Families. Ses recherches visent à développer, implanter et évaluer des interventions axées sur le trauma et en particulier dans les services sociaux, les écoles et la protection de la jeunesse. Her work aims to advance justice and well-being for children and youth affected by adversity and trauma through transformational, evidence-based practices and policy change. Delphine Collin-Vézina. Christian Desblocs. Christian Desblocs est économiste et professeur émérite à l'Université du Québec à Montréal. His research is in the field of international political economy, focusing primarily on regional trade agreements and U.S. trade policy. Ses travaux Sorry, I can't help it. Ces travaux ont contribué à mieux comprendre le rôle des idées dans la construction des institutions et la manière dont ces dernières, en retour, orientent l'action collective. Christian Desblocs. Marc-André Etier. Marc-André Etier est professeur au département de didactique de l'Université de Montréal. His research focuses on the teaching and learning of history and social sciences, particularly on how students develop critical approaches to the past. Ses travaux ont contribué à structurer la didactique de l'histoire autour de la question de la pensée critique, des débats et de l'analyse de l'histoire profonde dans les films, les jeux et les romans. Marc-André Etier. Silvio Normand. Silvio Normand est professeur émérite à la faculté de droit de l'Université Laval et co-titulaire de la chaire de rédaction juridique Louis-Philippe Pigeon. His research focuses on the history of legal thought and culture, as well as on the process of civil law codification and the evolution of property law institutions. Sa vaste expertise reconnue bien au-delà des frontières du Canada a façonné le travail de plusieurs générations de juristes. Silvio Normand. Monsieur le Président, Mesdames et Messieurs, c'étaient les nouveaux membres de l'Académie des sciences sociales. Once again, we all applaud the new fellows of the Academy of Social Sciences. Monsieur le Président, chers collègues, chers amis, j'ai maintenant le plaisir de vous présenter les nouveaux membres de l'Académie des sciences. I would like to ask Dr. Michel L. Tremblay, President of the Academy of Science, to join us on the stage. It is now my pleasure to present the new Fellows of the Academy of Science. Alan Aspuru Guzik. Alan Aspuru Guzik, University of Toronto, is a pioneer in developing quantum algorithms and artificial intelligence algorithms for chemistry. Il a mis au point un système à base d'intelligence artificielle pour la découverte de molécules médicamenteuses et des autonomes destinés à accélérer la découverte de matériaux. His field-defining contributions include quantum algorithms for molecular simulation, such as the variational quantum eigensolver, as well as generative algorithms for molecular design, and developing artificial intelligence agents for scientific applications, such as quantum chemistry. Alan Aspuro Guzik. Zdenek Bajant. Zdenek Bajant has made transformational contributions that have redefined the frontiers of solid mechanics and engineering, particularly in the study of concrete, rock, ice, and composite materials. Il est l'auteur de découvertes majeures dans la loi de l'effet de taille pour la rupture quasi-fragile, le modèle de matériaux à microplan et la théorie de la bande de fissure, qui ont profondément influencé la conception et la sécurité des structures. His pioneering work, spanning from nanopore-based concrete creep models to probabilistic strength laws, has had lasting impact on both theory and engineering practice worldwide. Zdenek Bajant. Daolun Chen. Daolun Chen from Toronto Metropolitan University is an expert in materials science whose landmark studies on nanocomposite materials created a new method bearing his name. Ses contributions révolutionnaires dans les domaines de la déformation, de la fatigue et du soudage sont très influentes et ont conduit à la mise au point de matériaux plus légers et plus durables qui permettent de rendre les systèmes de transport plus sûrs et plus durables. He has many honors and awards, is a fellow of numerous organizations, and serves on many editorial boards. Daolun Chen. Amir Pham. Amir Pham, Queen's University, is the world's leading researcher in fiber-reinforced polymer stay-in-place structural forms for concrete structures and bridges. Sa mise au point de coffrage structurel permettant la construction rapide de structures en béton durable et de nouveaux murs légers et éco-énergétiques a eu une influence énorme dans le monde de la construction. His technology is implemented in thousands of marine piles applications and dozens of highway bridges, including world firsts, enabled by his design guides and numerical models. Amir Pham. Bei-Ning Guo. Bei-Ning Guo is a world-leading computer graphics researcher whose work focuses on deep neural network models for 3D graphics and imaging, statistical models for textures and appearances, and geometric modeling. Ses recherches novatrices sur les transformateurs de vision, la synthèse des textures et la déformation des formes en 3 dimensions ont profondément transformé le domaine de l'infographie et de la conception numérique. He has also invented graphics and video game technologies now used by tens of millions of people worldwide. Bei-Ning Guo. Bai Ao Huang. Bai Ao Huang is a distinguished professor at the University of Alberta. Il développe des solutions de contrôle des procédés pour automatiser et optimiser des usines industrielles complexes. His research on process control aims to strengthen a key Canadian advantage, the resource and manufacturing sectors. His solution makes these operations safer, more efficient, and more environmentally sustainable. Bai Ao Huang. Yonggang Huang. Yonggang Huang is a scientific pioneer whose vision has shaped 2 transformative technologies, stretchable electronics and mechanics-guided deterministic 3D assemblies. Ses travaux ont mené à des applications majeures en électronique bio-intégrée et bio-inspirée, tout en redéfinissant la compréhension de la mécanique à l'échelle micro et nanométrique. His profound impact on engineering science, including foundational advances in microscale plasticity and the extension of continuum mechanics to the nanoscale, has made him the most cited solid mechanician in the world. Yonggang Huang. Henry Leung. Henry Leung is professor and industry research chair in the Department of Electrical and Software Engineering at the University of Calgary. Il a apporté des contributions fondamentales au traitement des signaux, à l'apprentissage automatique et à l'Internet des objets. He has been developing innovative information fusion techniques towards integrated decision support systems and transferring these technologies to a variety of defense and industrial applications in smart city and remote sensing. Henry Leung. Jiangshuan Liu. Jiangshuan Liu is professor of computing science at Simon Fraser University. Ses travaux interdisciplinaires en informatique et en réseau multimédia ont eu un impact profond tant sur la recherche académique que sur le développement industriel à l'échelle mondiale. His interdisciplinary efforts in automated wildlife monitoring have advanced the conservation and restoration of wild salmon in the Pacific Northwest. Jiangshuan Liu. Scott Mao. Scott Mao from the University of Pittsburgh has made major contributions to the physics of deformation and the fracture mechanics of materials, pioneering atomic scale experimental mechanics. Avec plus de 300 publications et une centaine de conférences plénières, il est reconnu pour son rôle de chef de file dans la recherche internationale et pour son engagement éditorial à la tête de 2 revues scientifiques. He has been widely honored, including fellowships from the Canadian Academy of Engineering, APS, IAAM, ASME, and Veblio, as well as the John Swanson Endowed Professorship. Scott Mao. John McPhee. John McPhee is a Canada Research Chair and Professor in Systems Design Engineering at the University of Waterloo. He pioneered the development of linear graph theory for systems modeling and design optimization with application to the dynamics and control of robots, human movement, exoskeletons, and hybrid electric vehicles. Chercheur de renommée internationale, il a transformé la conception des systèmes complexes grâce à des méthodes novatrices de modélisation et d'ingénierie. His discoveries have been commercialized and used by thousands worldwide to design the next generation of biomechatronic, surgical, sporting, and automotive systems. John McPhee. David J. Moss. David Moss is Distinguished Professor and Director of the Optical Sciences Centre at Swinburne University of Technology in Melbourne. Ses recherches portent sur l'optique linéaire et non linéaire et sur les puces photoniques compatibles CMOS pour l'optique intégrée. He pioneered integrated optical frequency microcombs and their applications in microwave photonics, neuromorphic processing, and high-speed optical communications, achieving world record performance in data transmission of photonic computing. David J. Moss. Beth Parker. Beth Parker is professor in the College of Engineering at the University of Guelph and director of the Morwick G360 Groundwater Research Institute. Elle a été titulaire d'une chaire de recherche industrielle senior de CRSNG de 2007 à 2024, portant sur l'écoulement des eaux souterraines et le comportement des panaches de contaminants dans la roche fracturée. Her expertise lies in high-resolution field methods to improve groundwater monitoring, contaminant detection, and prediction in complex subsurface environments. Beth Parker. J.N. Reddy. J.N. Reddy from Texas A&M University is one of the most well-known mechanics researchers and educators of our times, with a long history of collaboration with Canadian researchers. Ses travaux novateurs sur les théories de la déformation par cisaillement des plaques et des coques et sur l'approche non locale pour la modélisation des fractures ont contribué à la fois à des progrès scientifiques et à des applications technologiques. He has received honors from various professional societies and membership in 8 other academies. J.N. Reddy. Yang Shi. Young Shi, University of Victoria, is widely recognized for his important contributions to networked and distributed control, model predictive control, and cyber-physical systems. Ses travaux avant-gardistes ont permis la mise au point de diverses technologies pour les véhicules aériens et maritimes, la mécatronique et la robotique, ainsi que l'automatisation industrielle. He is a fellow or executive member of many organizations and editor-in-chief of IEEE Transactions on Industrial Electronics. Young Shi. Margaret Ann Story. Margaret Ann Story, Professor and Canada Research Chair at the University of Victoria, is an international leader in human-centered software engineering research. Ses travaux novateurs ont fait progresser les théories fondamentales et ont abouti à la mise au point d'outils pratiques et évolutifs de génie logiciel qui sont utilisés sur le terrain. She was awarded guest professorships at Lund University in Sweden in 2016 and the University of Zurich in 2023, and in 2024 received an honorary doctorate from Lund University. Margaret Ann Story. F. Richard Yu. Richard Yu's groundbreaking work on intelligent mobile systems has fundamentally transformed the way these systems function in today's interconnected and intelligent world. Ses recherches pionnières ont non seulement influencé les normes industrielles, mais ont également été appliquées dans des millions d'appareils à travers le monde. An extremely highly cited scholar, his exceptional contributions have earned him numerous prestigious awards and fellowships from leading international academies. F. Richard Yu. Ying Zheng. Ying Zheng is a globally renowned chemical engineer at Western University, distinguished as an exceptional mentor and innovator. Ses recherches avant-gardistes transcendent les limites de la catalyse, des réactions chimiques et de la conception de procédés. Her innovations, applied in carbon neutralization, fuel upgrading, and waste valorization, hold profound environmental, economic, and societal value, delivering significant impact for Canada and the broader global community. Norman Zhou. Norman Zhou is renowned as a leading authority in materials science and engineering, especially for his pioneering contributions to advanced materials joining and processing. Ses recherches ont considérablement influencé les normes, les politiques et les pratiques exemplaires de l'industrie, marquant durablement la santé humaine, la qualité des produits, l'efficacité des méthodes de fabrication et la durabilité environnementale. He has also co-founded successful university spin-offs, bringing cutting-edge research into impactful real-world applications. Norman Zhou. William Chung. William Chung is professor and director at the Institute for the Oceans and Fisheries, the University of British Columbia, and Canada Research Chair in Ocean Sustainability and Global Change. Il est un expert de renommée mondiale sur les impacts du changement climatique sur les écosystèmes marins et les pêches. His integrated modeling and scenario approaches have shaped international assessments, informed policy from local to global scales, and advanced adaptation strategies to safeguard marine ecosystems and dependent communities. William Chung. Dorte Dahl Jensen. Dorte Dahl Jensen is professor and Canada Excellence Research Chair in Ice and Climate at the University of Manitoba. Sa recherche vise à comprendre les climats passés et présents à partir des forages polaires profonds et à modéliser l'évolution des calottes glaciaires. Knowledge about past warm climate periods has been groundbreaking in understanding climate dynamics and in predictions of the future warming climate, also in relation to sea level change and freshwater release to the ocean. Dorte Dahl Jensen. H. Damon Matthews. Damon Matthews is professor at Concordia University in climate science. Ses recherches portent notamment sur les budgets carbone restants, les objectifs nets de carbone neutralité et les stratégies d'atténuation des changements climatiques fondées sur la nature. He is a member of Canada's Net Zero Advisory Body, the Director of Future Earth Canada, and co-founder of the Climate Clock, a public engagement project to motivate and accelerate climate action. H. Damon Matthews. Yves Prairie. Yves Prairie is professor of limnology at the University du Québec à Montréal. Ses recherches portent sur le rôle des écosystèmes aquatiques continentaux, particulièrement des lacs et des réservoirs, et sur le bilan de gaz à effet de serre. His work combines fundamental and applied research, leading to the development of predictive tools estimating the carbon footprint of aquatic systems around the world. Yves Prairie. Myrna Simpson. Myrna Simpson is a professor at the University of Toronto, Scarborough. Her innovative approaches to deciphering complex environmental processes have transformed our understanding of how human activity affects aquatic and terrestrial ecosystems. Elle intègre la spectrométrie de masse et la résonance magnétique nucléaire pour élucider les mécanismes moléculaires au cœur du cycle du carbone et de la toxicité des polluants. Her pioneering research continues to shape how we understand the chemical evolution of the natural environment. Myrna Simpson. Gordon Southam. Gordon Southam, University of Queensland, applies fundamental geomicrobiology to improve our understanding of Earth system processes to benefit society and industry. Il emploie des techniques d'imagerie et de moléculaire avancées pour caractériser les processus microbiens qui se développent naturellement dans les roches afin d'élaborer des pratiques minières durables. Partnering with the resource industry, his biotechnological innovations, such as carbon capture from mine waste, are moving the industry towards the aspiration of creating a carbon-neutral mine. Gordon Southam. Sylvain Baillet. Sylvain Baillet, McGill University, is a leader in neuroscience and neuroimaging. His pioneering work has advanced understanding of the complex dynamics of brain systems and predictive neural mechanisms supporting perception and cognition across health and disease. Fervent défenseur de la science ouverte, il a développé des outils logiciels et des bases de données mondiales qui sont aujourd'hui largement utilisées. His interdisciplinary contributions have transformed brain research methods and fostered innovation across biomedical, computational, and clinical neuroscience. Sylvain Baillet. Benoît Chabot. Benoît Chabot est professeur au département de microbiologie et d'infectiologie à la faculté de médecine et des sciences de la santé de l'Université de Sherbrooke. His research focuses on RNA biology with a particular emphasis on alternative splicing mechanisms and their impact on cancer and genetic diseases. Ses travaux visent à découvrir de nouvelles possibilités thérapeutiques et en reprogrammant l'épissage de l'ARN pour la médecine de précision. Benoît Chabot. Nicholas Dalvey. Distinguished Professor of Marine Biodiversity and Conservation at Simon Fraser University, Nicholas Dalvey has led global efforts to understand and protect ocean biodiversity. Ses recherches portent sur la biodiversité marine et la conservation des espèces menacées en mobilisant la communauté scientifique internationale pour élaborer des stratégies de protection des écosystèmes marins. Dalvey seeks to lift the lid on the oceans and census the life hidden beneath, using big data approaches to solve global environmental challenges, recently leading a decade-long effort to save sharks and rays from overfishing and international trade. Nicholas Dalvey. Daphne Goring. Daphne Goring is professor of cell and systems biology at the University of Toronto. Ses recherches sur les régulateurs de la reproduction des plantes ont révélé de nouveaux processus cellulaires qui contrôlent la fécondation, impactant ainsi la production de semences. Her discoveries significantly advanced how early cellular processes regulate plant reproduction, influencing broader international plant biology research. Daphne Goring. Jeremy Kerr. Jeremy Kerr is professor of biology at the University of Ottawa and held the University Research Chair in macroecology and conservation. Son programme de recherche a démontré comment et quand les conditions météorologiques extrêmes et les changements climatiques augmentent les risques d'extinction parmi nos espèces pollinisatrices les plus importantes et les plus belles, et comme le climat façonne la biodiversité mondiale. His numerous contributions have fundamentally changed how researchers and policymakers envision biodiversity conservation. Jeremy Kerr. Joel Levine. Joel Levine is professor in the Department of Ecology and Evolutionary Biology at the University of Toronto. Ces recherches novatrices sur la neurogénétique des groupes sociaux ont conduit à des découvertes sur la façon dont la drosophile communique, se reconnaît mutuellement et est influencée par son environnement social et forme des réseaux sociaux. His studies, distinguished by their originality and creativity, shape our understanding of social dynamics in all organisms, including humans. Joel Levine. Raymond Wellinger. Raymond Wellinger is professor of microbiology at the Université de Sherbrooke. Ses travaux portent sur la biologie des télomères et leur implication dans la stabilité du génome. His multifaceted and highly original approaches have unraveled our understanding of chromosome function, and they are widely recognized as landmarks for the potential development of cancer therapeutics. Raymond Wellinger. May Jeanne. May Jeanne, Lunenfeld-Tannenbaum Research Institute, is renowned for her understanding of the circuitry and development of nervous systems. Elle a mis en lumière le développement remarquable d'un système nerveux complet qui intègre continuellement de nouvelles cellules nerveuses tout en maintenant ses fonctions sensorielles. She uses a combination of interdisciplinary approaches, including development of calcium imaging combined with precision animal tracking, high-resolution electron microscopy, and powerful genetics. May Jeanne. Gerald Battist. Gerald Battist, McGill University, is a consummate clinician scientist who has generated new biological insights and novel treatment options. Il a créé des consortiums nationaux et internationaux pour faire progresser la science et la mise en œuvre de la médecine personnalisée, notamment grâce à de nouveaux biomarqueurs protéogénomiques et de nouveaux traitements, and innovations such as nanorobots and new molecules that help counter the treatment resistance developed by tumors. Gerald Battist. Leah Cowan. Leah Cowan is professor of molecular genetics at the University of Toronto. Elle a développé des analyses innovantes à l'échelle du génome pour déchiffrer la biologie des agents pathogènes fongiques et découvrir les mécanismes par lesquels ils provoquent des maladies mortelles. Her globally acclaimed research leverages functional and chemical genomics to decipher the biology of fungal pathogens, identify new antifungals and their targets, and reveal molecular insights to catalyze the development of innovative strategies to thwart drug resistance and treat infectious disease. Leah Cowan. Pamela Goodwin. Pamela Goodwin is professor of medicine at the University of Toronto. Ses recherches se concentrent sur le rôle des facteurs hôtes, y compris l'obésité et les facteurs physiologiques associés dans le cancer du sein. Her clinical, translational, and intervention research has led to broad acceptance of the contributions of host factors to cancer, and she is recognized internationally as a pioneer in this field. Pamela Goodwin. Cynthia Hawkins. Cynthia Hawkins is a senior scientist and neuropathologist at the Hospital for Sick Children and professor of laboratory medicine and pathobiology at the University of Toronto. Ses recherches translationnelles novatrices modernisent le paysage international de la médecine de précision pédiatrique. Her work uncovering the molecular pathogenesis of brain tumors has enabled her to spearhead the development and clinical implementation of novel diagnostic, prognostic, and therapeutic markers, leading to the establishment of an international pediatric diagnostic reference lab. Cynthia Hawkins. Robert Hegele. Robert Hegele is Distinguished Professor of Medicine and Biochemistry at Western University. Ses travaux portent sur la découverte des causes génétiques des troubles lipidiques rares et courants et sur la mise en œuvre de tests diagnostiques et de thérapies innovantes. He is world-renowned for his groundbreaking research in the genetics of lipid disorders and for having pioneered DNA diagnostics for these conditions. Robert Hegele. Shaf Keshavji. Shaf Keshavji has transformed the area of lung transplantation with multiple innovations, particularly the development of the Toronto ex vivo lung perfusion system, which enables ex vivo gene editing and repair of donor lungs, saving countless lives. Cette technique ouvre la voie à la création d'organes ayant l'apparence du soi et qui, par conséquent, ne seront pas rejetés. This technique has been adopted worldwide and has expanded to the treatment of other organs. Shaf Keshavji. Peter Liu. Peter Liu, professor at the University of Ottawa Heart Institute, has transformed the understanding and care of heart and brain diseases. His pioneering work on viral myocarditis laid critical life-saving foundations during the COVID pandemic. Il a identifié une nouvelle forme d'insuffisance cardiaque qui touche actuellement une personne sur 9 au Canada, ce qui lui a valu une reconnaissance mondiale et a abouti à la mise au point de nouveaux traitements. His leadership in brain-heart research is opening new frontiers to tackle one of today's most urgent health challenges. Peter Liu. Benoît Mulsan. Benoît Mulsan is professor and the Labatt Family Chair in Biology of Depression in Late Life at the University of Toronto. Ses travaux de recherche explorent les liens entre la dépression et la démence, en se concentrant sur les mécanismes biologiques pouvant expliquer pourquoi une dépression survenant tôt dans la vie double le risque de développer une démence à un âge avancé. His research on the treatment of late-life depression continues to influence clinical practice in North America and around the world. Benoît Mulsan. Brad Nelson. Brad Nelson's research at the University of Victoria focuses on deciphering and engineering the immune response to cancer, with an emphasis on gynecological and lymphoid cancers. Il a utilisé des outils génomiques et d'imagerie de pointe pour comprendre comment les lymphocytes collaborent pour reconnaître et attaquer les tumeurs humaines. In parallel, he has co-led innovative clinical trials of genetically engineered cell therapies that seek to transform patient outcomes while ensuring accessibility and affordability within Canada's public healthcare system. Brad Nelson. Stuart Phillips. Stuart Phillips is professor in the Department of Kinesiology at McMaster University. Ses travaux ont fait progresser notre compréhension de la manière dont l'activité physique et les protéines alimentaires interagissent pour maintenir la masse musculaire, particulièrement chez les populations vieillissantes. His research has directly informed global physical activity guidelines and protein intake recommendations, shaping best practices for health promotion, chronic disease prevention, and healthy aging. Stuart Phillips. Philippe Pibarot. Philippe Pibarot is professor of medicine at Université Laval. Ses recherches portent sur l'amélioration du diagnostic, de la prévention et du traitement des maladies valvulaires cardiaques. His interdisciplinary translational approach, combined with randomized clinical trials, have revolutionized the management of valvular heart disease worldwide and have contributed to improving the longevity and quality of life for those with this disease. Philippe Pibarot. Bruce Pike. Bruce Pike is a professor of radiology and clinical neurosciences at the University of Calgary. Ses recherches portent sur le développement et l'application de nouvelles techniques d'imagerie cérébrale. He has pioneered MRI methods to quantify brain structure and function and made landmark discoveries about the brain's composition, organization, and physiology across the lifespan in health and in diseases such as multiple sclerosis. Bruce Pike. Parminda Raina. Parminda Raina is professor in the Department of Health Research Methods, Evidence, and Impact at McMaster University and founding scientific director of the McMaster Institute for Research on Aging. Ses recherches examinent comment les facteurs biologiques, psychologiques, sociaux et environnementaux à tout âge influencent la santé et les trajectoires fonctionnelles des personnes âgées. An internationally renowned epidemiologist and pioneer in advancing longitudinal designs, evidence synthesis methodology, and research on aging, his novel work underpins the interface of biological aspects of aging with psychosocial aspects of aging research. Parminda Raina. Bruce Arntzen. Bruce Arntzen, a James McGill professor at McGill University, is a leader in catalysis, green chemistry, and organic synthesis. Lui et son groupe ont ouvert la voie à l'utilisation de la lumière visible et de l'électricité pour activer la catalyse métallique, ainsi qu'aux énergies renouvelables pour la fabrication des produits chimiques. He has shown how catalysts can be used to streamline the synthesis of pharmaceuticals and reported the first examples of using ions to control selectivity in catalysis, an approach now commonly used for the assembly of chiral materials. Bruce Arntzen. Shai Ben David. Shai Ben David, University of Waterloo, is a distinguished computer scientist and world leader in machine learning theory. Il est particulièrement connu pour ses recherches avant-gardistes sur l'adaptation des prédicteurs des changements environnementaux basés sur l'apprentissage machine. He has also made fundamental contributions to the basic task of clustering and to understanding which statistical inference problems can be successfully solved with machine learning algorithms. Shai Ben David. Shai Ben David. Alan Bertram. Alan Bertram is professor of chemistry and distinguished university scholar at the University of British Columbia. Ses recherches portent sur les propriétés physiques et chimiques des aérosols atmosphériques. The aerosols studied include wildfire aerosol, wildfire smoke, mineral dust aerosol, bioaerosols, aerosols from the transportation sector, and microplastics. His work has improved our understanding of air quality and climate and supports models that inform global environmental policy. Alan Bertram. Kip Cannon. Kip Cannon, University of Tokyo, has made extensive contributions to the field of observational gravitational wave astronomy. Les systèmes de traitement des signaux qu'il a mis au point à partir de ses travaux théoriques sur l'utilisation d'algorithmes d'auto-apprentissage pour la détection des signaux dans les données britées ont permis de nombreuses découvertes de phénomènes astronomiques exotiques. He is an advocate for open software and hardware and advocates for repeatability and transparency in science, particularly regarding research that rests on computational results. Kip Cannon. Tucker Carrington. Tucker Carrington is a chemical physicist who develops and applies new methods for computing vibrational and row vibrational spectra, scattering cross-sections and rate constants. Le thème commun de ses recherches est la compréhension du mouvement des atomes. Many of the computational methods he has developed use iterative linear algebra techniques and exploit the structure of basis sets to make it possible to do calculations without storing or computing a Hamiltonian matrix. Tucker Carrington. Matt Dobbs. Matt Dobbs has made groundbreaking contributions to astronomical instrumentation, inventing keystone technology that has made possible a new generation of millimeter and radio wavelength telescopes, notably CHIME and the South Pole Telescope. Il a collaboré à l'utilisation de ces instruments pour certaines des mesures récentes les plus importantes dans les domaines de la cosmologie d'observation et du transitoire radio rapide. He leads or co-leads collaborations designing and building Canada's leading new astronomical facilities at these wavelengths. Matt Dobbs. Joanna McGrainer. Joanna McGrainer is a professor of computer science at the University of British Columbia, whose pioneering contributions in human-computer interaction aim to enhance the user experience of everyday interactive technologies for a wide range of people. Ses travaux englobent la conception de systèmes multimodaux pour les personnes aphasiques et d'outils d'aide à l'apprentissage pour les adultes plus âgés, qui favorisent une plus grande autonomie. Her research on highly personalized user interfaces has transformed how people interact with feature-rich software and manage personal data. Joanna McGrainer. Murali Murugesu. Murali Murugesu, University of Ottawa, is a pioneering figure in molecular nanomaterials. Ses recherches novatrices, reconnues à l'échelle internationale, ont ouvert la voie à certains des nanomaniers les plus performants à ce jour et ont approfondi notre compréhension des propriétés magnétiques inhérentes aux terres rares. His work promises to revolutionize high-speed computing and high-density data storage. Murali Murugesu. Adrian Nachman. Adrian Nachman, University of Toronto, is celebrated for his breakthroughs on fundamental inverse problems arising in medical imaging and in physics. Les méthodes originales qu'il a mises au point ont façonné le développement de ce domaine. His scholarly work includes techniques from nonlinear harmonic analysis, partial differential equations, geometric measure theory, Riemannian geometry, and optimal transport, as well as collaborations with bioengineers on applications to future generation medical diagnostics technologies. Adrian Nachman. Will Percival. Will Percival holds the Myconophilia Lazaridis Distinguished Research Chair in Astrophysics at the University of Waterloo. Ses recherches portent sur la cosmologie observationnelle, en particulier la façon dont l'énergie noire accélère l'expansion de l'univers en utilisant des données provenant d'études de position de galaxies. By developing innovative tools and applying them to observations of the universe, particularly using the baryon acoustic oscillation technique, he has helped to define the standard model for cosmology. Will Percival. Ingrid Stairs. Ingrid Stairs, the University of British Columbia, is a leading expert in radio observations of pulsars, using these fast-spinning compact stars to study matter at high densities and to test Einstein's theory of general relativity. Elle est membre fondatrice de la collaboration Nanograph, qui a annoncé en 2023 avoir trouvé des preuves d'un fond stochastique d'ondes gravitationnelles à basse fréquence. She is also part of the team using the Canadian CHIME telescope to discover fast radio bursts and new pulsars. Ingrid Stairs. Mark Stradiotto. Mark Stradiotto is professor of chemistry at Dalhousie University. Ses recherches portent sur le développement de catalyseurs métalliques moléculaires utilisés comme outils pour faciliter l'assemblage efficace de molécules organiques. His work at the interface of academia and industry has been implemented in a variety of contexts, including in the preparation of active pharmaceutical ingredients and agrochemicals. Mark Stradiotto. Balint Virag. Balint Virag is one of the world's foremost experts in probability theory. Il a apporté des contributions novatrices dans un large éventail de domaines, notamment la théorie des groupes géométriques, les fonctions analytiques aléatoires, la théorie des matrices aléatoires et l'universalité de KPZ. The elegance and depth of his ideas continue to have a profound influence on current research activity throughout the field of probability. Balint Virag. Monsieur le Président, Mesdames et Messieurs, c'étaient les nouveaux membres de l'Académie des sciences. Ladies and gentlemen, please applaud the new Fellows of the Academy of Science. Chères Mesdames, chers Messieurs, ce fut un plaisir et un honneur pour moi de célébrer avec vous aujourd'hui les accomplissements et contributions extraordinaires des nouveaux membres de la Société royale du Canada. Leurs accomplissements sont le reflet de leur perspicacité, de leur persévérance, de leur créativité et de leur engagement individuel. Mais je sais également que ces accomplissements sont le reflet du support de leur famille, amis et institutions, ainsi que d'un contexte national dans lequel la poursuite de l'excellence est grandement appréciée. Votre participation à cet événement aujourd'hui reflète ces valeurs. Grand merci à toutes et à tous. Dear ladies and gentlemen, it has been a pleasure and an honor for me to celebrate with you today the extraordinary achievements and contributions of these new Fellows of the Royal Society of Canada. Their achievements reflect their individual insight, perseverance, creativity, and commitment, but I also know that they reflect the support of family, friends, institutions, and a national context in which the pursuit of excellence is so valued. Your participation in this event today reflects these values. Thank you all. Ladies and gentlemen, this concludes this year's induction ceremony. Mesdames et messieurs, cela conclut la cérémonie de cette année. We now invite you to join us at the reception to congratulate the class of 2025 new Fellows together. Nous vous invitons maintenant à vous joindre à nous à la réception pour féliciter ensemble la cohorte des nouveaux membres élus de 2025.